Hello, and thank you for joining me, Tiffany Long, for this Cover the Spread campaign workshop. This is a school assignment. Today we are going to talk about ways to reduce the spread of the virus which causes COVID-19. The virus that causes COVID-19 is SARS-CoV-2. It only requires two people to transmit between, one person who is infected and one person who can become infected. It does not depend on crowd size. The transmission often occurs 1 to 2 days before a person experiences symptoms, if they ever experience symptoms, as opposed to after the onset of symptoms. So it's very important to attempt to reduce the spread from individuals who aren't experiencing symptoms, who don't feel ill. The virus does not discriminate. It can infect any person of any age, young or old, any religion, any dwelling type, any family type, any ethnicity, and any gender. Any individual can become infected. Any time that we are going to spend time around a person who can become infected is a good time to wear a face mask. It's important to also wear face masks when we're inside enclosed buildings, where the airspace is not circulated anywhere near as much as in an outdoor space. The CDC recommends physical distancing at least 6 feet apart and wearing face masks that cover both the nose and mouth. It is appropriate to get a face mask with at least 2 or more layers of breathable fabric. An airtight seal needs to be present around the nose and mouth. This can be accomplished with elastic ear loops or the ability to tie the mask behind the head. It is not appropriate to wear a bandana or anything that causes an air gap or ventilation through which the virus can travel from nose or mouth to the space outside the mask. To get a better seal around the nose and mouth, to prevent infection spread and also to prevent the fogging of glasses, it is ideal to get an airtight seal around the mouth. One of the ways to do this is to fold the mask in half from nose to mouth or from top to bottom and tie a knot on the left side of the mask in the ear loop elastic and also on the right side of the mask in the ear loop elastic. You can try to get this knot as close as possible to the fabric. Once this is accomplished, you can tuck the face mask inside the knot. The fabric should be under the knot or the knot outside the mask when worn on the face. This reduces the circumference of the mask around the nose and mouth and creates a tighter seal. There are many different ways to reduce the tension on your ears from ear loops if they bother you. One simple way is to attach buttons or pins to a sweatband or headband worn around the head and secure the ear loops around these buttons or pins instead of securing them behind your ears. There are other ways to do this. The fabric does not need to go all the way around your head. It can simply be a stretch of fabric that extends from behind one ear to the other with buttons or pins around which to secure the ear loops. And it does not need to be a piece of fabric. It can be anything that has loops or hooks or uneven surfaces around which the ear loops can be secured. A puzzle piece is possible to be used. Belt buckles with edges that are not smooth. Even action figures can be used behind the head to secure the ear loops too. There are so many opportunities to wear a face mask. All of these times we can be socializing with people or just simply being out and about. It can be while we're playing sports, playing board games, watching a movie, sitting and talking with friends, running errands, shopping. But one time when it isn't really appropriate to wear a face mask is when we're eating. Most of us need our mouth free during meal times, but not all of us. This is a picture of my daughter when she was 1 year old. She didn't really need her mouth available for this particular mealtime. But most of us need our mouth available in order to eat or drink, so a face mask is not appropriate during this time. How can we reduce the spread when food and drink are involved? The best way to do this is to cover when we're together and dine when we're apart. It is very important to be able to communicate with our friends and family and to connect with our social network. And sharing meal times has always been a social gathering. Spending time with the people that are around us is important. And spending a couple of extra minutes to log in or plug in is a worthwhile use of our time to show the people that we want to spend time with, that we care about them. Do you already have a smartphone, or a tablet, or a laptop, or a desktop computer? Zoom is quick and easy and free. The first time you use it, you will need to download the application and install it, and also enable or allow your microphone and camera to be utilized. There are many different tutorials available on YouTube for your specific advice to get set up. Initially, all you need to do is click on the link that someone else has invited you to, or go to the Zoom website to log on and host a new meeting and invite others too. Facebook has the video chat option available inside every private message. And in your smartphone, anytime you go to place a phone call or send a text message in your contacts, there's another icon beside the phone and the little message icons for video chat. Starting a video chat with any of your friends is this easy. There are many ways to be able to dine apart but not alone. We can cook together in our own separate kitchens while chatting. We can swap recipes. Carry out is an option, and we can chat while placing an order, or even chat while we're driving together to go pick up our food. Delivery is also an option, and while DoorDash and Uber Eats are pricey, it's possible for friends and neighbors to offer their service as the delivery drivers, turning a carry-out order into a delivery. And friends and neighbors and family can also prepare food, entrees, or special treats to deliver to each other. This public health crisis requires a community-wide effort. It's important to be part of the team because this is a team effort and will require all of the members of the team to commit. The more we follow these guidelines, the more we will encourage those who are around us to follow them as well. Will you join me? Will you become a part of this team to be a part of the solution? There are so many reasons that we can protect each other, and so many ways that we can protect each other and show each other that we care. If you would like to know more information about this team effort, please check out www.coverthespread.org or check for ways that you can set up your device to be able to communicate socially with this virtualization technology. There are many tutorials available online. And thank you very much for joining me for this workshop. For whom will you cover?